This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Anafi okasa oko but went me. I dey saying the messages about o say ahemfutine e bi dida e bi achi ampa alipa na Madrid for achi omo aye omo say cold steam no yen sha se favor and club world cup FIFA club world cup Ali Madrid,
you know.
Second goal na back be on the say na.
I think that was the third one.
Third goal, eh?
Yes, that was the
Hey, I saw. Yeah.
There was a huge gap between European and African football.
Yeah.
Ali budget of 32 million euros a year no. Real Madrid they acquire Koto Hendrick. Brazil ama oti whole 16 years on mfa mai.
Budget for the season.
Yes, which is $32 million.
Ali.
Yes.
And what to Ghana ha now you must see.
Now money na everybody say inti. You know.
Yeah,
Ghana you
na everybody your couple say na dey. You know.
Yenka Ali any.
Oh, say more busa question na me buy question.
Omani na say.
Me see o man no.
Say.
Me we about it no.
Na fi wo kai.
But say we won him see esika sem no etotini. Why ni? You know why ni? Technically for the last one job allowance that way.
So mine na do the
na general technically so me o man. Nursing training for no sevanko. Enko yi nti obi anim so man esika sem to nsini. Why na be je? You know,
Ali was casting your mind.
No, that's not the point I'm making. But the point is that Yeniska. We say state.
That's will make me.
But a certain department now America. Now, if I'm going to see Yeniska, now you need V8 back which were the Akunya sim. I told the whole Ghana. You top it to Yeniska.
We are my office to the yeah, my politics.
No,
Kasa chiro say.
Oh, no,
don't go there. You see.
Okay, Martin.
Na fe wo sa ka de chesa.
You know, Martin. Inti Ali phone sikana. Ali phone sikana ye kano. Say ba Africa omo ye champions, omo ye masters. But they cannot compare themselves to Real Madrid because you know omo budget ya omo dey shim crofo the whole Africa in one season. Real Madrid for the size can be a koto player, am can be sad de Emma player net Palmeiras a osi aka omo fa ne mai. Into team no omo compete. The gap is so wide. It's check from 2000 the Baby 2023, which is 23 years down the line. You have only 2 African teams per. And a team any European teams na dia body. Na no cry ya busa won say wi omo say. Yenya TP Mazembe and yenya Raja Casablanca. TP Mazembe against Inter Milan and Rafael Benitez. And ye babenya Raja Casablanca against Bayern Munich in 2013. And umumi no timi copy finals. But after that, this statement is so clear. Yen timi no mun compete. Na hwekwan ya Vinicius Junior afa so share the first goal. Just after that slip, one che hon kra the quality of the lobo ball in far scenario so. Like the second goal from Federico Babadi. Vinicius goal ni. Hwekwan Babadi fa so tap ball no ma Abrante no buy and defend any trim. And look at the control for the second one and check the placement as well. Danny Ceballos, look at Modric. You know, look at that chip from Vinicius. Until we more top level football, we exploded at the biggest stage. And there's no way Africa is beating no compete. Sikana ye wo hano. Ali for the beating akoso Ashen Crofwa. Obo beating you 1.2 the Ako Bolivia akofa striker. Beating you 1.6 the Ako Japan akofa Brazilian striker the Naba. But 1.6 na ye obi akatua e o Real Madrid a feel crowd of free Castilla by the Real Madrid main team. Before Vinicius on renew the contract now oji 2.3. Says cannot cry enough. Say general obetimi di astidi the whole Real Madrid setup. Nti Ali for no ye champions so ha. But general so omo duru Madrid hot ya. Omo sika na omo say omo dear masters of Africa a peanut. E you obi akatua ogina fimu ni nyina. Inti sana football net here. Inti Ali for because so dominate Africa because they have money and they are well equipped. But I'm sorry, at the FIFA Club World Cup, the margin continued to be widened, and there's no BB. I actually said Diego I just see a close gap. until you give it to Madrid, and let's see how Luciano Vieto, Odiene Gallo, and Musa Mega, alongside Gustavo Leonardo Keller and Castillo in midfield, near Sheha, will be happy against Real Madrid. For now, all my young guys on the the quality, and that is what Rodrigo Vinicius Jr. Danny Ceballos for you.
Obi Busai, I'm saying Rose and Nansan, and they say, what one my home that and consider by Africa. It's a club World Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup. Between Aji, we a semi-final game.
Yeah.
So after we near final.
Yeah.
Na OG trophy na no. Ye men ye pa.
Oben ya ben. Stefan Square Yakubi. Yako 2013. Yako with 2010 2011. In the TP Mazembe, those days where they were paying Trepo in Pusumabi for $8,000 a month. You know, I get it closer.
Yeah.
But
African teams no win be.
What's it?
Miss African teams need be a winning matches or club World
Yes.
Cup. Yes.
Oh, last season Ali was in the semi-final as well.
That's it.
And a Palmeiras shell.
Gap no.
Do you know?
And you say how the ball go opposite you no.
Gab no. Trampo. Uduru hwa na no mo kwa akopre. Ali dey na hwefe mutimi. 4 and 1. You are talking about Real Madrid without Eder Militao. You are talking about no Courtois. You are talking about no Benzema. Still, Rodrigo Vinicius, ne Dani Ceballos, Makabu match or 4. And imagine the presence of these experienced hands within the team. How will Madrid fare? Yentimine Brazil for them more in sound. Into a bed and you drew our dear, or more than Europeans they pray. Or metimi abuomu biaje, but Omokranama fell off the pedal because after Corinthians beating Chelsea. You know, Palmeiras fought with Dudu, Rafael Vega, and all those guys. Gustavo Scapa. Boys, no boy, no de me no bre Nottingham Forest, Ready Ban. A honor was here targeted. Into you know, so when you do so, Obekai Piso, Ali Bayern Munich, then a Piso can also they are only going to play to enjoy themselves. So the mentality aspect of it should even tell you. The top coach in Africa, maybe you're quite so much more bono. Also, we are only going to play to enjoy ourselves. Into Genoa, Gabonewa, and we need to work towards that. Alimo, work of Morocco, Sundance mo, Roger Casablanca must say dear, or money beat timid a flag, Neja or Mosa or Munkono pray. But as I said, your budget for one season is just a peanut for the Madridistas.
If the gap between Ali and Madrid is that wide, or it's too wide, then how will you describe the gap between Madrid and my Kumasi Asante Kotoko? How to fug dear and Mini Humpo Nawanya Akumayari. Ajiman Peter, if you just ask a query, the way Abba.
You know, it's all on the gap. We not able to say.
Okay. Entwaso.
Obi pusa question be said. Who change you coach is
possible, sir. Asante Kotoko had to for FIFA Club World Cup. You meet my Bobby.
This a miracle. See.
This is a miracle.
Yes. Now, in Dominica, they are going to Bamakumwa. Who better than our FIFA Club World Cup?
Uncle Joko participate.
Now, we want women are Sapa, baby, I pray with him on. Untimino Mwa. Obey then a walk the last time Ghana team, a Kokodu quarter final of CAF Champions League at Bay. Yanka semis in Ruho. Quarter final and the pray. He laughed one eye intimino mon tra quarter. Semba for na eji jo say Barbara Gonzalez ababa system omuntra quarter. Omun e babe fa ye top players na deko. The last time na new team cause a new team about Tanzania. That new team was the gas to come here and pick our top player. Into ye players na the omukono. And na na me bisa say Mbella na ya no ko Egypt no omo performance let say. Kwame Poku ko Algeria na performance let say. Put those things aside. A firm ho na ankasa no relegation bonkan ye pre hogidi ya intimi solina with AS Bamako and then Kadiago. Yes, Koko Bobby ewo neutral grounds, empty, virtually empty stadium. Still I players in intimi more. Baba Sports Stadium home ground that should be a fearful grounds for opponent no intimi more. Inti ebede na yakọ ye nim see ye kwa akotra kota do semis na yakọ akohia work ne Ali mu osoro.
Na ya se omo.
Nya se omo.
Ansa na wako club World Cup.
Last I want to say asemi. I want to say Argentina North Africa for no. Se okọ omo na akọkọ bodro a ehye omo tirim se wo home be ba be hye wo. But ye corner of Africa na di no a ye kokunya draw cry ye ba bebo we hope no ye nsasa gu ye ti say ye wu nti until say ye betimi
akle same way oba na wo hye no wana onim say corner for here o you for baby
o che no two kura no so afrim nti you know this a miracle and e betim dey through that's
wow modern mom for ntimi ko this a miracle
e modern bon ye nya ye adwe say ye bo modern bia e dey na ye kire say ye pese ye
good planning ntimi for ye nko
see we see good planning na ye adwe
this a miracle
na ye adwe good plan see ye adwe
ye nya adwe
there be dey na ye kire say ye adwe o dey kotoko free mu Africa dey na kotoko after their exit in Africa omo put on board the kire say omo pese omo ko omo has to full ko free in Africa at home after their exit a dear no de gu akwa munye no na ba say openia o CEO was step down enti nem be na two teams ya e wogidi o mu say baby a ali call no na makoje for no betimi edu a dear no de gu akwa within the shortest possible time the medium time the long time e kire say baby o mko no mkote hwe no omo pese omo sori dom sa bo mun de no de atuda omo fa hwe mai nti general only miracle na betimi atake here from that particular side
na ro pese o do wanu two
yeah general you see o hwe niema o be here first of all sana we both FIFA Club World Cup na say o je continental title no so what it means is say we dream who say team be we akobo FIFA Club World Cup kotoko has ye pese o mko bobi asichenze o mudi kanje Champions League e wo Ghana has e wo Africa and sano mo tumi akọ. You ask yourselves, are they ready to really do that? The answer is obviously no. Now, the entire many and the dreams are a miracle and a do be draw.
Miracle.
And when was some BC, need do a draw. I didn't tell me because our teams no more con. Or the old farm budget need the tone check crana. Sika would be better players. Now, top players now would be maintain your mono. Another thing. I say, yeah, dear, no bet to me, I crack, and maybe when your talent to be no attitude and now call for from Kobe. No attitude. Onye drew to esoro honom na team say pen na do you have the ability to retain the player? That time Sonny Yakuba ebe free Ghana, he was about the best striker in the country playing for one of the biggest club in the country Asante Kotoko. Okobodua ebre okoka say obeji $150,000 Chasem no kan no Kotoko fo mpanyimfo ntibi da. So because say obeji omo $150,000 and sana or renew contract. Teams in so omo Champions League ya engineer they are paying more than that. Some are paying $500,000 for players. Others are paying $1.2 million for the players. And yes, nye player ne board din kwa na bit me. But when you be kura tetina bedru suro honom no, how can you retain the person? And I say, if I say, Abontia Kwakofebia, we are unable to buy players who are under contract. When was the last time a Ghanaian club, even Togo, to play or under contract? The dollars are ton de naba. And I Uganda, and I say Niger, any of the countries.
Oh, sir.
Yes, near found money, I found me a free agent, managers. Any paying for na your teams na kasa no mudi o mama. That's the situation. On few occasions on beto no uko here naturally player na bi kwa na contract na ka baby or something. No no so oba no nimba you're unable to retain the player. No ko. Ya keke ya ka kotoko ne has kra de abontin so for no omko fo mba nkoyi apart from Radio Voka. Ovoka bedri obo 2 season bobo ni ye no paba moko. Sonny Yakuba Kotoko could not hold him. Mbella became so sensational after just one season, and then Egypt. Fabio Gama, at least was quite okay. He's gone. Who are the players? And it is so difficult. I think that, as I said, so can we get the fundamentals right by probably strengthen your youth system no na say your youth system no you betimi develop players in the world. Kotoko has like Real Madrid, Manchester United didn't say betimi the 3 players every in the youth system ni abani senior team ni just one season, but what they do is say omo mature do 17 18 20 now no do mama relatively smaller clubs no kokoko loan na then omunya experience no maba because say a big club not the distance between the youth team no any senior team no demands na very high. Into on few occasion I bet my promoting straight from the youth team to the senior team no abe boni gidi. But what's the plan? Besides that, as I say, a shall say you build the foundation of a shall say my longer contracts. 2 seasons contracts, you know. Wow.
So free. Nipa no ba no free.
Oh, you free.
The man no come long contracts. It's coming and
no, sir, and they don't pay signing on fee. And as a signing on fee, no cry gradually and the Ghanaian players, managers and agents are here to say when you're signing on fee, cry it will be done on pro rata. Ne keke support mo de buy no. Say you sign with 3 seasons, 90,000 the woman every season, 30,000. What it means is that if you are signing the player for 5 seasons at 30,000, as a Chinese say yes, who training in boom e dia mano. Because say 2 years ni dia, obo 1 year anyway ya oh husu no. Na fe ni contract e ba beso. E beso a FIFA brand say can last 6 months with meaning crofo din komo. Into animra also no. Now you are the wrong side of the bargain.
Where tintin agents in the van mount. Because I saw about 1, 2. Now all pigana I see a ton.
And I can say a bargain. Sometimes say agent you too sure of the player now on my long contract. But it depends on how you bargain. For example, if you ban he was nobody. This was a prospect of Mufuze be a befa. Until let's give him the chance. If you ban your corner has some man 5 seasons, my games at that time you would have signed.
If you ban here type of players, someone knows so. And teams in our players in the room now. I'm looking saying that my Tom Ghana players he be a Europe.
Me pacho. Switzerland. Kotoko. Japan. Free or the same division 2 to me. School team this year. Japan when ya Kotoko. Kotoko so be man 5 seasons so make us on say. And I say Isaac Opon. Kotoko so be man 5 seasons. On man on sign 5 seasons now. On penia. Enti at least we should exploit the possibility of signing some of these young talent a longer contract. And in Europe for a year, a more keep players. No. Chelsea is now signing 7 years, 8.5, 6 years, and all that. Remember 2 years in India. The moment a player no.
No, Chelsea signed 8.5, so it's got to go on.
Me too.
Okay.
But I'm still talking about the money.
Okay.
For example, Kotoko DNA Chromoso Muntia signing on fee. Most players, you know, the ultimate year Kotoko, or Banwa to say Kotoko Peno, at that time we need demands and options from European countries near the Kotoko they are available. Kotoko so amount 5 seasons, on sign or sign other options. Yes, some players and your managers make an absolute no, but a good number of them who will say yes, especially when you are not paying signing on fee. It puts you at a disadvantage, at an advantage. I have been more keepy players, you know, for a longer period, even or shinier. But dear, who say in a good number of your teams in Ankasa, and your player don't put a force or cool teams and I'm paying for at this mama agents a mum pet and crofo mum a player
Fast.
You see, plan pa and your short term or long your mid term and long term. Obi and Casamento Kotokone has at the moment you moving. My dream say buying and selling will be good for them. But ultimate toba kumiyena wunyeska time will come. Afraid they won't play cheap. Otherwise, say a general say a Beko Club World Cup. There will be a catcher say on the Kotokoso, on the house so. Within 3 years, or the team will never go Club World Cup or 2 foot road when they enter. To me, you're realistic.
Some Mukwela bought 2 seasons or have mama.
Your mom is after this season.
After this season,
This was just 8 goals.
yeah.
Acha or drew 59 no 10 crowd because I come book 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because starting slowly, and he's picking up very well.
See, Odi be 2 seasons go to be shock me.
Me so drew 10.
It is sad that yeah. Omo bana yeah ina papa dey hu omo ina. Na start process for. Na say sa
Ntibusa
yeah,
say
teams no.
Amesulaya any Ali Udi no mo season 8 Edema Ali no mo me no mo bomb for how many years? In the last 5 years, they've been the 6 and 8 for Ali.
No man can cry.
Oh, the new had a partnership. So, you know, the pivot, the double pivot for Ali. Check the number of coaches of no my Juma within a short time and the years of my dominant. These players have been there. Ali Malu no cover penalty in a share. Wabo Ali Sabi captain.
Sharif.
Mohammed Sharif. Wabo Ali Sabi captain. He's earning more than $100,000 a month. Yet Kroma player accessing into an 7,000 per. On your penny player, I know. Or see a ton of Obinia Chichana Serena Basa player no qua. Christopher Knight free Kotoko. What's the supporter be with us into free Kotoko? The supporters are not even interested. And from that's all my call team nation and one. That's all. They don't ask legitimate questions. Intina no na make us hard for supporters no so the Barbara Gonzalez or Nombra. We saw himself from Mr. Fred Crane to the Baby Sine. I didn't think be about what are the reasons behind that? These are the questions you expect supporters, leadership, and supporters. So maybe sir, but I'm going to do my park your monko into medical questions. You know, into baby until see a bear build the baby kakra. Just a miracle now, the BIA train and because even the national teams, we wait for miracle. And one answer they call. Inshallah. Any miracles now. The main national team has selected players. I catch your money. I say, I said, do match. Yes, I see your train pie and instead of taking right decisions that will push us to clinch the title. And yes, sir. And you know, your football baby, and yet, Kotokone has in Kwa. You caught near Kwako, near Bank. You're very one match against Sudana. You're by no level. Gee, sir. Ghana Kobo tournament, I coach Sudan. Not GFA president, then Crawford, including players and everybody. I know my level. Yeah, level is Sudan. What are their states in African football? Sudan for now is a level no. African football, they know my. I didn't know my African, but me and Yajini Bussy, sir. You realize how their hands and Jeffers are spreading negatives. Now, of course, we are making no tips from Crawford.
Thanks, Franco Naro and Andy, that even if you bring out, if you bring our best from overseas, those they are claiming went out together, we can't compete against the likes of Real Madrid. Could you anyway for Chronom and our
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
You see, General, can now, if you want to be realistic, and yet only our football, any intiminium compete. That is a fact. All spheres of our lives, offer your education, now they compare Omudia. Offer your transportation system, now they compare Omudia. Offer your communication system, now they compare Omudia. Basically, every aspect of our lives, they are miles ahead. But you ask yourself, say, Niami, me to two and more echreze, me to me a bear omana. And no man you. A baby a tremnanke a ben kakra. But we are not there. Me imagine say it will be unfair for anybody to task a Ghanaian club, so Uncle Club World Cup at this time. As a shall see a dream gradual, near planet. To make it to the group stage, make an impact, and see if we could be approaching quarter-final, semi-final, thereabout. Otherwise, the Yakikane there, who need to ku, unsusu who dreamy, say Obekwa Koto day, if free back one Sunday, I come here. In general, to get to a year Club World Cup there, and ya there say, you did this and communities here. You need common how you beat my build a strong team, you retain your team, no, near keep it strong, good players. Near say a bit more competitive world in Africa, then we will think about that. A baby a chem, Nanka, a true baby on my way mutim. I friend a house of folk. CNN say a real football club in your own the Tosun watry. In two bisa say a ban saying ya bedru baby a dream. Me trust the Ayanama dream say, me tiso be Bohariza come Millennium Chairman near Ibo Temu Boma Baswa. Sometimes I get sad because I think those men had the opportunity to lift House of Folk up to the level of Ali. But how did Sikana another time no munyano? One go be a Sikana nebano. Or Muji and Sikana bayano. Yeah, Oman Kobo Club World Cup about $8 million near the bayano. How did they invest it in the club? Oman long vision for the club. The vision was so myopic.
Wow.
To me, I'm quite anymore.
Yanko, any sika, we are mentioning sika.
So the American is cat.
To say about generate sika. Clubs, national teams, sika be wrum. Yamuka
General.
Sika.
And a pain me share.
Uni sika. The omuye sa number ya.
Say Sikano, ye generate.
Yes, sir, because Sikano,
General Sikano ye pay. And I share. Se ligi ni ye ni ya mana ya kona. There are a lot of multinational companies in this country.
Are they willing to give you money?
Are they willing? That's the question. Why are they not willing?
Because your money is attractive.
And no near assembly, no. What you say? And no near assembly, what tea and come across and some I can send you see football, anything you see a one. A man in Yakonom Fama. Nisenti, Sicano, and to me. And a pen I share Floyd Mayweather Jr. Yes, so I quack or chain for. The chain the boy $1 million. May I am $1 million trying to break it down. Ghana League in Ayebono. The entire 18 teams, you know. Sika a sponsorship near 1 million. Now 1 million you crown about 550 the betcha the amount. Inti me where the chain our koto de betuni no. A bit me a sponsor is twice. The chain our koto de betuni no. Would Sika a chama 18 clubs no to play the league.
Then how do you come?
The entire season.
Why extension?
My extension.
Why extension? Because World Cup na ekobo no. 7 Blasters Management Committee members no edge $700,000. Compare Sikana ye dema 18 teams no. Se omumfa nkobo league no se dura.
18 teams about 550.
Yes.
But 7 people.
Back in there by.
Why?
Is it not true?
Almost
Six then was idea. Six the $100,000. What should me?
Oh, miss story now.
The meeting first now. Be behind me, son.
Men some matter said driven in a crowd man ka crash no.
And became driven bay.
This can coin. I listened to it on Angela FM Obama and narrative story no.
No.
Okay, so we deserve watching us age. It is January any past 7. Almost cash chair 18. Ye league no. We are now about because ye name football in attractive. Any past 7 could do 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Je pay them da hotel papa. Omo ni who me say work up on mko. Brazil dey no mko. Brazil for no mbo players, Argentina for no mbo players no. Omo ye the coordinator back pese. Ene ma omo say national team na that person should coordinate between FIFA and that person. Hotel near security for your mom coordinate or your boss a be foul the oba and Juma Ben a Blaster Management Committee on Goye. Ebesin there, Omoko Commission of Enquiry, Omutim State is a Blasters Management Committee members no money. Omuti can soche 18 teams or Ghana. Yet the amount say Omon Famud a whole league for 8 good months. Omudi 2 weeks just a scam.
Aban is in from
Say Aban also say born your bona and kuya sibikan. Ye bonde ko yia enye minister na ka se ye kwa kwode work up aba na na do kotokone ha asko ho se omo hia mo a se na do ka kire omo se o Africa no muji bia che se mo nso mo kona mo koji bia beboa ye sore ya esi in this can Mauritania for na omo see hotel of $800,000 a Gianni Infantino buy na okoda on di no omo muska che omo ye a capacity of 20,000 stadium omo de ma omo national teams no omo muska che. We don't paint the right picture. Now the problem is systematic. Say obi pe FA president or ye manifesto ne kakraka. Oba no beduru no hu say da bi. Microphone no mdi metini nyina eduru abato na otimi e hihye omumfuru ma wawi a. He threw the manifesto away and that is it. Inti sahani ya system no say ya anhwe ne ya system na ne ya. Na nka obi a ya bo under 17 ya ntimi anko ba bia. Under 20 ntimi anko ba bia. Black Matthews are failure win your first game. Blasters here we will group or AFCON akọ World Cup. Black Galaxies yako ama ya just a game you win here. Ye ba be reform say be boa ma football akọ ma ye do extension of GFA president when you know. Obi a football ye die ya. Ye dwuna de be boa ama ye football akọ animu a ye say. Ye park ye nya hu hia, ye coach say ntu omu ka hu hia, ye players say ntu omu ka hu hia. We are not looking at the welfare of our players and our coaches on beba game na cut up. Ye mpanimfo na yi omu ne koya. Almost say almost kwa GFA president. A choir 8 years net ye befa so I extend. Na America for no over 200 million population or would the 8 years.
Yenhwe emu kakra na
question by
what the aye locals is here.
I think we pick back okra ho no.
What dey?
O question say miracle na dey beba back na no. I think say we interest kakra ho.
Okay.
The realization
Oba na lawyer Vito Kusinse ba ode ba nda no masa repeat you. So the idea make game na attractive. Very attractive. Essential for yes your role. I say you play my football no attractive. mo nsɛm no moka no do na no ɛyɛ no credit but yɛn nso yɛ role I say you play. Victor Kusi, lawyer, I say my humble counter argument is that if we can train a dog to pee in the WC and flush it, the Ghanaian media can deliberately conscientize the Ghanaian football fan to develop taste and love the Ghanaian game. Uchremuchia. Now, una utra ban
Grandma him fee. Dear, say ubetumi, si ubetuma tete okraman. Okraman, yeah, I am way. Si ubetuma tete no near training na to the extent say, Kraman Jones ordina, on you so baby a keke, name obeko water closet mu. No ko Jones ogum. No wait me aso amana flash yakwa. Ghana in central phone in Sankayefo. Yensu ubetumi amankrofo koya do Ghana football. Na amanfo edi achire bi. Minti ase no.
Yeah. Okay.
That means bisa say, you have a World Cup no. GFA president in paying forecast. Ghana fo nyina emompaye. Yenya akwanchini, ye bompaye ya akwanchini kwa ya ajeyi. Nyame entie mpaye bwana. Nyame ontie ye biem, ompaye asem. Anasa mpaye bo no football ni mpaye bo ni hia. I'm sure it's a question so far you come be misai. Empire na boy na ye dey. And said they who cray ya so be catch say you come empire. Wa bra ye ready see be taking the right decisions. I think the answer is the latter.
Good morning, sir. After listening to Bernard Nana JB, I think he should be given the job. I think we should always allow we should always slow down on how we take things. Per his interview on Asempa, I think his decision has nothing to do with interference from supposed Aki and Popo. He gave a proposal to the board and is willing to return to the team anytime soon. Hearts of Oak will get to the FIFA Club World Cup in the next 5 years. There are plans in place, and I can tell you, Togba Afede is working tirelessly to make Hearts of Oak great again. That has started with the infrastructure aspect, and we are gradually achieving that. Now, Hearts of Oak do not sign young players less than 5 years. All the young guys with age below 20 at Hearts of Oak were given 5-year contracts. Okay, these guys are now dominating the club. Okay, Kessben anyway, and so Abraham. I say on my husband more 5 years. About FIFA Club World Cup. 5 years. 5 years. And the unnecessary.
Ghanaian nepe and odeka his wish, but not on paper. Ono na eka Setogwa can be that. Omun as Setogwa can be that be ready wa na refi. Me see AS Bamako. Oh, you know team clear or more. Na say has ye can't even go there, sorry to cut you. No. Ye can't consistent team. How to fool team on keep players at Chepa or Ghana say okay your team no. Until recently Abroni by Wababe setting players a free. Fata know what this say or how to fool before Wababe can in sem na wako. What do about 7 years? The William Denchi or Koy and Dinoa. No, how many years or how to fool. Even Dennis Kosa, I think this is the second season the House of Folk set up. Caleb Bobai said this is his third season. Muhammad Alassa before because Roberto Alusuwa way back under Frank Luther. Omuna so much. Di Maria the third season, right? As it commences by how many seasons? Glassing by how many seasons? Until more players or match got this back. More players or match but the last time I even heard the same coach in the crown. More say the next 2 matches and go ya mo bepam.
You know, I see last me can simbi wa say ene se Hasufuk ene kotoko. Omo ni sika amode be top players under contract, big players are. My dream say Hasufuk de ni bia odwen ho obeti ase. Because Ushe Hasufuk concentration currently is about developing their infrastructure. Ushe sika omo tubu pobiman ene niema omo ye wo ho a. Wo de toto Arsenal, the Emra no mo free hybrid, Echo Emirates na Arsene Wenger at that time and Kitty academy players and no mobile, they were not buying big. But when eventually they migrated from Ivory to Emirates, Arsenal shall say so to talk as I'm not too sure. Minim Togbe plans, Minim has plans, but at least as I sit here, I know that Has currently is committing a lot of funds into building infrastructure. Who knows? 1 year, 2 years time, at least Omanya manageable level of infrastructure. I feel the umpe say Sikana Togbe di shemuno. Omudi share player sales or saying omudi share so omudi top players omo share so omo AKP players near there. Then potentially they can get there. So for now, I think that Hasselhoff, in a way, they are doing something in terms of infrastructure development. A be our priority. They say, let's finish that one first. Actually, yeah, the Sikabeshe player quality and so.
Okay.
But for Kotoko, we are not seeing development infrastructure. We are also not seeing much development in the playing body. Where are they moving towards? Where is the plan? That's the problem.
Kindly inform Sir Franco Naro that Harry Zakor and Ni Ayi Bonte's administration purchased the Pobiman land as well as the Adabraka Secretariat. So they aren't myopic as he constantly maligned them. Guy Jesus Patasi.
How much was the land? How much was that one? And a football club. I think that at that period, Sika Eba has a pedigree no munya no. Leaders na your responsibility say omo ntumi nkwa nko omo nkwa nko be sustain omo at that level. Okay. It is omo ntumi anye na de omo ba bedru baby omo bedru ya. I think that they didn't plan well looking into
FIFA Club World Cup na kofa nsem we nyina enso aba foreign stories ni nwi. E sa ba ni aba beto so better maminko Marie Jata Newton Lati ho na onfane de emre Reverend Godfred Reverend Roman Sofu pa kese o say yesterday, a message came from a lawyer, and if I got him well, he wanted to discuss local teams at the expense of foreign teams, all because the foreign teams do not even follow our program of football. Just today, you said, let's analyze the FIFA Club World Cup, FIFA World Cup Championship, and you see what we are hearing. It's all about local football. It's like we can't get many good things to say about our game because our leaders are not doing anything right for the media to talk about. If the media begins to talk about our game always and the leaders don't care, what at all can we do? So we should leave their Barca, their Chelsea and co to talk about Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hartlepool and co for what? When they serve well without making money, their ultimate target, the media will fall in love with our game. Even when we want to follow the game, matches are fixed. When Barca fell in the gutters, many talked about their situation, but now they are working. What are our leaders doing for us to talk about? Reverend Father Godfrey Ofori, Kenya Roman Catholic Church, and anyway, and so I like the submission made by Naro moments ago on the management of Accra Heart of Oak after the African Cup 2000, but to describe them as myopic is certainly below the belt. Come again, Franco Naro. Kojo and
Kojo Adaruma say ebi awoti na say a bad language are fine, but myopic in say o dream akwa ekyiri on o plan when you be gyina so no plan adwen akwa ekyiri o dream na animu ha ya na me can say a myopic say
short-sightedness.
Yeah, your short-sightedness, your long-sightedness. It is coming from that science term. Sebi a o twene be o de kwa ekyiri tin. I think that Omar had long plan, but Omo
short term, no.
Short term, no.
Okay. And about how you use the word myopic.
I can't malign them for anything.
All right.
He's a man of substance.
Sure.
General,
Marijata.
I think it's now the realization of a fall and at the beginning of a recovery. So one jump to me say what you recovery to me started.
Yeah.
You need Nigerian clubs, you know, dear to you. all the clubs in the Guncha, and the Nigerian national teams in the NLT. Back in 1975, na Enugu Rangers, the first time ever about the Champions League as a Nigerian club. With Alex Inwosu, Matthias Obianika, Okoronko. These are players and they lead the Enugu team, and they played that Champions League. But general, at this time, Bibusa say, yeah, but that Senegal 92 final against Ivory Coast, Now Madagascar were here in African football. Has a folk more those club championships got to come on. Now, TP Mazembe no other clubs in normal Yumuti. Mauritania clubs in general, normal Yumuti. Sometimes, so unrealizes what Yashia and Yamba with him so sorry. Young clubs in no national team, you know, you go form, but you realize it. Madagascar, yeah, can was Senegal 92 now, yeah, bought against Ivory Coast as the key member of African football giants. Ghana was in America, Madagascar, but the last chance, no, and I say, AFCON, we be meet here now, so much. I say, no, Yaba, in 92, we are not here, near more than count. But Yaba, you committee on much channel, they also said, say, Empire, Saswa Babu, and the Blaster and the Chan team, a step ahead of the other. So Blaster man on watch the second tier side of the senior national team man on watch. General, they are telling us say football you're born with recency, and yet you are ya to na wudi ho. And pray ye can say dey na wo ye. Into your clubs so when you realize here na general say Franco ni and the air can how your project yentimi maintain players sikasem e wo form etisade o highlight TV me I think say enye miracle but a lot of work. Miracle there sometimes when you share bang one sembet me see no often ko. But a lot of work. Sana majuni chire me. Now so we shall be a general. You must have one question. Who is the longest serving manager or a Ghana Premier League boy? Manager was serve your club from the other top. A Diana equals the other two cry. Why not serve watching? You're checking the contract about 3 years. Be a better Kasim Mengo or Bichim. Kobe Mensa Koye Juma nice job El Carella. I dear chin you who be a Kobe Mensa for a judgment. A bull rabbit is sorry, yes, she media maka cracker at the time one Boadu project, Ababe Pen. Your hood, David Duncan back cutting the project, So media was stalled alongside. She has a folk how would change coaches anyhow, anywhen, wherever they feel so much change manager, no much change Kotoko similarly. Young clubs in I to you more Tamale City more sorry about now, they've been changing coaches. Now to develop a player, general. So far, one player we never know but no in the developmental stages. Onyan trasa 22 no. Man of 2, 3, 4 coaches are obey confused. Don't mean developing. It has to be under one person. No, what not bar do a certain stage. No, be a so not that was. Check your coaches and do what do in clubs. How do we expect them to develop players? So we did 2 years per hour. When you are from academy or the number and nuntina. Matic, I can say on Pesa has for players in the call loan or outside. Or person will loan or Aroras. Or person so that after penny for no or Baka show. Now who play be academy no than the we are the following season who nipa no hono. So technically your managers in crown among check. Bibiani Gold Stars and they are my sorry or form no. I am telling you by next season you will not make it crony ho. A problem I face. So the maintenance of players. The lack of finances and all they not turn change technically a squad no one check how many years at Jones at Fury has. Any time of the club it could do that level no. It wasn't a solitary season and yet Brabe year free relegation we are going to be. He stayed for some time and no domo win here. Or so check Kotoko the other clubs how am win here even become Chelsea Africa coach or domo coin how many years no spend on but then the checking coaches me so watch what bros 2 seasons. Generally, how do you expect that coach to develop a player, let alone only do a project for the foreseeable future? So, generally, the realization of a fall, a honor at the beginning of a recovery. Have you realized, see a falling? And no go here for House of Folk way, shooting stars were Kotoko way. Nigerian senior national team no here for the Super Eagles, Blaster were here for Nigeria under 17, almost so Umua, I'm Brazil, near Joe Africa, no, I'm under 20. I'm under 23. Ghana team of baby jet leading for the Olympics. Or that talent team under 17 no. General, all those dominances now dominating no. A free move. Ghana team in Argentina or the senior level by a show more on crown the Omuji. Brazil so come home. Brazil senior national team on the blaster for one but they don't crown mu dia. A boot for boot.
Grabbing.
under 17, under 20.
Krane is semi-seniors. Munyankura.
Yes.
Those days na ne say so mo no. Munyankura. And you mo me nya adwen.
Obi ono kra no no kata ono kra no ya. Na bebre blast.
Those days na say so mo no. Yes. Omo junior black stars.
Yes.
It is just a song of one day.
You're falling from home.
Hey, at that time, Babasule view Wesley College or West School. No, only say to me, West School, no more under 17.
How?
Cause secondary school view training college.
Opoku. What Opoku be?
Hey, yeah,
There be no
Alex Opoku.
Alex Opoku no. How do why how do Zaka no under 17. All right,
not lawyer say not lawyer message.
Lawyer no say oh yeah ubetuma training kramai. Okay, nabotre kramai ohi ubetuma training no na what me akose be toilet so na we jare na no flash dia. Said the Ghana football city bia no nsenchiro for ebetumi amana ye very attractive. Okay, the air person could do no nsenchiro betumi ama Ghana football akoduru ama attractive. Oh asem you kafa
one o convince ni padodo the whole Ghana and you train one kramai difference room. Difference.
And they say we no start to be a
general
na bomb no to
Oh yeah, na me bi ato.
on for bi ato aso but ye bedi ja class what me dey for this ground
two
More time.
two you can taste and consumption na selo ya training kramai dia ama na timi flash ya on for sardine to a on fa nchiri kakra no on training kramai na man me nchiri ada kramai be hu sardine taste oba be poison lawyer ada be hu sardine wo taste oba be poison lawyer on training kramai man we nchiri na sardine gua say taste and consumption ho asem na yeka anybody cost stadium one poto no but there about catch us and training one fight lawyer fan chiri kakra ngua no fa sardine ngua no training kramai na kakra man we nchiri ada be hu sardine taste no be poison lawyer
so ko so medi ja medi ja medi mo wie mu nko
They were just a best.
oh no I say chiro
When you who said that, or the cano.
Ketu ebi. What I get ketu ebi.
Hey, Chirena.
You know ketu ebi.
Mr. Monsoro ko
30 seconds. Eya na refi say Europeans na e come masem je omo ha. When Barcelona declined after Bartomeu and Crofo Cranko Park. And they check the numbers in the Serie A and Crofo again. Kraman only competitor bia. Ye football no competitors. Kraman no e ba ko pena wutri fa ba ye ball no compete with Serie A, compete with EPL, compete with Bundesliga, compete with Spanish La Liga. Italy for this Spain for na dia to me say omo kra omo classico na omo say big no. Omo person match kese any England for the match be share.
But the long and short of the import of the message and they say anything is doable.
Yeah.
Lawyers can. On say we are taking the literal meaning and IS kakra. But the import of the story
is that say lawyer on training kraman on fan tiri ngura no fa sadi nguha na on training kraman say onya on tra sadi ngo rentiri no so ya na oriri ntiri na no uze ho na ye na dako o ke sadi ni ya oba be kan lawyer
oba be kan straight.
Vedi Jagra. La fille ya to admit so Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television live Kessben 2.9 Sanso and out yanka wa mo share DSTV live no mo channel no 364 Sanso and a Go TV channel no 173. General, your guys are so funny. I'm enjoying the show. Good morning dear. Okay.